You know what's crazy? Humans looked at space and said, yeah, let's go there. But the ocean? The ocean took one look at us and said, absolutely not. We know more about space than we do the ocean. You ever notice how the ocean gets more violent the deeper you go? Yeah, almost like it doesn't want us down there. In the last video, we talked about the theory that the ocean isn't just water, it's a prison. And honestly, the deeper you look into these myths, the less crazy it sounds. Because civilizations from completely different parts of the world all somehow came to the same terrifying conclusion. When a creature was too powerful to kill, or too dangerous to let roam free, it was thrown into the ocean. And somehow every story collectively agreed that the best security system was miles of darkness, freezing temperatures, and enough pressure to crush a submarine like an empty Coke can. So today, we're counting down the 5 most powerful creatures ever believed to be imprisoned beneath the sea. And trust me, the number 1 creature makes every other monster on this list look domesticated.
Number 6, Cetus. Cetus was not just a sea monster, it was a living disaster. Ancient stories describe it as a gigantic creature capable of destroying entire coastlines and swallowing ships whole. Wherever it appeared, panic followed. Number 5, Kraken. The Kraken was so massive that sailors mistook it for an island. Sailors feared the Kraken more than storms. Stories describe it as a creature capable of dragging entire ships beneath the ocean in seconds. Some legends say when it rose from the water, the sea around it would begin to swirl violently, creating giant whirlpools powerful enough to pull fleets underwater. People feared even getting close to where it slept. Its body was said to be enormous, with tentacles large enough to crush ships like toys. Entire crews would disappear without leaving a single trace behind. For many sailors, the Kraken was not just a monster. It was the reason people feared the deep ocean itself. Number 4, Rahab. Rahab was not described as an ordinary creature. It was seen as a massive force of chaos, hidden within the sea itself. Ancient stories connected Rahab to destruction, violent waters, and uncontrollable power. Unlike other sea monsters that simply attacked ships, Rahab symbolized something far worse, complete disorder. A creature so dangerous that entire civilizations viewed it as a threat to the balance of the world. Some legends describe Rahab as powerful enough to shake the oceans and bring fear wherever its presence was felt. But the creepiest part is this. Many traditions believe Rahab was never truly destroyed, only restrained. Number 3, Jormungandr. Jormungandr was so enormous that it could almost wrap around the entire world. Legends say the serpent grew so large beneath the ocean that it eventually surrounded the earth itself, trapped in the deep waters. Its size alone made it one of the most terrifying creatures ever imagined. But it wasn't just huge, it was deadly. Stories describe its venom as powerful enough to poison the skies and seas, bringing destruction wherever it appeared, whenever it opened its mouth. Even the oceans were said to become violent when the serpent moved beneath them. And according to the legends, Jormungandr had enough potential to ruin the world with enough violent movement. A creature capable of causing that much destruction could never be allowed to roam freely. That's why Jormungandr was cast into the deepest parts of the ocean, where the sea itself became its prison. Only the ocean could hold it. Number 2, Cthulhu. Cthulhu was not just feared because of its size. It was feared because of what it did to the human mind. Described as a gigantic ancient entity sleeping beneath the ocean, Cthulhu was said to be so powerful that simply looking at it could drive a person insane. People in the stories would lose their minds after seeing it, hearing it, or even dreaming about it. That's what made it different from ordinary monsters. It didn't just destroy bodies. It destroyed sanity itself. Legends describe it resting inside a drowned underwater city called Raleigh, hidden far below the ocean where almost nobody could ever reach it. And the scariest part? It wasn't dead. It was put to sleep. A being with that much power could never be allowed near humanity. That's why Cthulhu remained imprisoned beneath the deepest parts of the ocean, hidden where it would never be able to find the world. Number 1, Leviathan. Leviathan was not just a sea monster. It was the king of the deep. God himself portrayed Leviathan to be a gigantic sea serpent so powerful that no human weapon could stand against it. Its scales were said to be impossible to pierce by every human weapon, both past and future. Its strength was unmatched, and its presence was terrifying enough to make even the strongest warriors and prophets fear the ocean. Some stories describe the creature moving through the sea with such force that the waters themselves would boil and churn behind it. Leviathan represented chaos, destruction, and the uncontrollable power hidden beneath the ocean. But what made it truly terrifying was this. According to the legends, only God could control it. No army could stop it. No human could defeat it. Which is why Leviathan was seen beneath the depths of the ocean, far away from the world above. Because if a creature powerful enough to challenge creation itself ever fully rose from the sea, the world would never be the same again.
In the next video, we're doing something insane. We're taking the deadliest ancient dinosaurs of the ocean and throwing them against the most terrifying creatures from mythology to see who survives. Could mythical beasts actually overpower prehistoric predators? Yeah, things are about to get violent. Subscribe now because you do not want to miss this battle.